Guys, let's talk about the music industry, and a lot of people need to actually understand that the music industry has about some sectors that we need to actually impact, especially in Africa right now. I still got to talk about a lot of things that we need to understand before we start growing the African music industry, because many people have been saying that, you know what, we need to really kind of improve our institutions. We need to strengthen them, and we need to really make impact with them, because right now a lot of people are chasing after BETs, VMAs, Grammys and the rest, and these guys are not ready to help us to keep Afrobeat, Piano, and other African sounds to an extent. Before I dive into the story, I want to say thanks to the likes of Burna Boy, thanks to the likes of Angelique Kidjo, thanks to the likes of Davido, thanks to the likes of Fally Ipupa, Diamond Platinums, and a lot of others for really telling African stories to an extent. That is something I believe. So we need to really truly represent Africa at a bigger scale and strengthen our own institutions. Thanks to the likes of Rema to an extent also for making impact with the Afro Rave team. That is something I want to say right now. Before we dive in proper, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog. Williams actually came out to say, you know what, when you talk about music or entertainment, we have three industries to that. The recording industry, and we have the touring industry, and we have the distribution industry. That is what he actually came out to say. And to an extent, I quite agree with this guy based on his recent elucidation or explanation of this whole system on how it works. The touring industry, they have different, kind of rules, budget system, and the rest. That is what he said. According to him, he talked about like different paychecks for this touring industry, and you will understand that you have to master the game for the touring industry. That is why you find the likes of Burna Boy was able to sell out 80,000 capacity arena in the UK twice, became the first African artist to do that, and that is a big win. And we find the likes of Davido selling out O2 Arena, Madison Square Gardens, and a lot of other arenas. We find the likes of Wizkid actually doing the same thing. I think they have masters in the game of this touring kind of industry. And we still got the recording industry, and that is actually interesting to an extent. When you talk about the recording deals, that has another ground rules to itself, because you need to master the act so that you don't infringe on recording rights and the rest. You have to work with industry goons in this kind of field, your producers, a lot of others, the type of sounds and the rest, and you have to master the game of not infringing in right. Because when you sample somebody's work, make sure you get clearance before doing a better record of it. That is something you need to understand about all of this, and a lot of people can really understand it from his own point of view. And also we have the distribution industry and the publishing industry, and this is also a great part of the game, and you need to understand that you still got some people that need to understand it and help you to play by the rules. I want you guys to listen to Williams on this particular story.
Because the music industry as a whole is really three different industries. You have the touring industry, different laws, different rules, different people, different budgets. You have the publishing industry, which predates the recording industry. And they have different laws, different rules, different budgets. They write big checks, publishing industry, for people that write songs. They protect songs. And then you have the recording industry.
Based on this right now, what do you understand? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section, because a lot of people are really agreeing with this guy, while some other persons are differing with this guy on some certain assumptions or some certain grounds. I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section. Let's talk about other things trending out on social media. Somebody came out to talk about the key to successful hit songs out there, and I kind of agree with him, because when I think about his songs, what comes to my mind is the melody of his song. That is something I got to understand about all of this. And according to him, he said melody is the key to successful hits, and that a lot of people quite agree with him. And he said this at a recent interview. A lot of people are really responding to that. I think we need to catch a glimpse.
Melody is the most important part of a song. You don't need words more than you need melody. I'm blue, da dum dee dum ba. What does the fox say? Baby shark, do 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 do. That's why, as big as hip hop is, sometimes certain rap songs can't penetrate certain markets because these places don't speak English, and if there's no melody to gravitate towards, the people can't really. Because it's a universal language. It doesn't matter what you speak. We performed in Colombia, and I remember singing "Locked Away," and people singing all the words and got off stage and they didn't speak English. That's crazy.
What are your own takes about this? I want you to put that in the comment section. What is your own feelings about this whole story? According to him, you will get to understand right now that most times rap music that succeeded at the end of the day, they actually take up some kind of memorable and inciting melodies, and this will help them to drive into different regions, and then you still got to tell a particular story with this whole thing. That is what this guy is trying to say with this whole thing, and a lot of people can really understand it from his own point of view. So if you don't have a melodious song out there, I think you cannot succeed with a particular hit. And some people believe that hit could be a fluke at the end of the day, but it has been fluke for some persons. But if you want to stay consistent, just like like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, like Rema, Omale, and a lot of others, I think melody has to do or play a better role. The likes of Kiss Daniel also is really fantastic at that. That is something I believe about all of these stories, and a lot of people are really responding to that. What are your own takes about all of these stories? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section so that we can have a take, and so that we can have something to actually take home with this. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon, to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.
And we was meant to connect. We took a picture. I remember I had one bag,
Yeah,
like this.
you have a bag.
I was wearing the
Yes, I
blue,
was looking at him like, what? You have a
and then
bag?
and then we took a picture. And funny enough, amazingly, you started working with my friend, my producer, who I started with from the beginning, Sheezy.
Yes.
Shout out to Sheezy. That's my brother.
Yeah, he's
And then
great.
and then from then we've always, and again, they don't know, since I've been little, I've been going to Benin with my father, Cotonou, Benin with my father since I was little, with my dad and my
Oh, wow.
mom. I have, yes, I'm very, I'm close. I have a lot of family, in Benin as well. So we've always listened to your music, grew up on your music. And what I love that what you do is a lot of people, disconnect what is currently going on. And you have been able to always been available for all of us. When I say all of us, my colleagues, people in other countries. You've worked with Stoneboy, you've worked with people in other countries, South Africa, Kenya, and for you to always bless me and always answer my call anytime I call. I love that, Mama. I appreciate you. And then we did Timeless, and Timeless came, you know, and I heard that beats when Caveman played me that beats. I said, Mama, this
Yes, and
this is 6, 7 years later. I'm ready for you.
I loved it. I have to tell you, I loved it. And next time you plan to go to Benin, let me know. And then I'll
Yes,
come.
remember
We're gonna
you
do
you you
a
you owe me
family gathering.
you owe me dinner. You remember you owe me dinner. You promised
Yeah.
me dinner.
Oh, don't worry. Anywhere, anytime you want. The dinner is anywhere, anytime. I'm telling you, Paris, New York, Benin, whatever it is, we
You
cook
know,
and we eat.
and then now we're here with Joy.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? This is me and you spoke, even before the record, we've always spoken about how the world needs healing.
yes.
You know, If you
Yes.
put on CNN today,
Oh,
I was watching Al Jazeera the other
uh,
day, and it was just chaos on chaos on chaos on
and
chaos.
killing and
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a record, and when you dropped your first single, and I saw it was about Sheezy, I called Sheezy. I said, Sheezy, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You
Koya,
know which one I be good.
Koyani.
He was like, there's one he just did with Mama that both of you said it would be perfect for me,
Yes.
and I was like, send it.